still like this intro the best.
We own half the block.
I don't know why.
in Long Beach.
It's Real Estate Mailbag, brought to you by the Coastal Team of Keller Williams Pacific Estates, where you're treated like family. Call them at 562-888-0404 and find out why. Beatrice would like to know, how many homes should I consider before choosing one?
Billions.
Billions and billions of homes. 1 billion homes.
Frank's like, shut up.
I like this question. I think it's a good question.
It is.
I mean, do you walk into the first house and go, oh,
You
wow,
know,
I like it. Let's buy it.
I've had a client who has just committed themselves to the very first home that we've seen, and then I've had another who I swear I saw 67 properties with them before.
67? Did you
Before
count
they-
them? Were you going for the Guinness book? Or
I pretty much, because we were going so deep into it, I went back and pulled out and counted how many properties, and I said, wow. And on number 67.
did you go to 67
We went to
properties?
I'm suddenly
67
working
properties.
for $5 an hour.
Wow.
So I actually probably put a couple hundred
Boom.
in front of them, but
Blowing mine.
67 of them they wanted to see, and eventually number 67, that was the one.
Number
Gotta have
67 was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in general, how many homes should you, I mean, because I think it might be a dangerous choice to make if it's the first home you see. Now, I understand this whole, oh, I'm in love with the home and it's everything I wanted. But everything you wanted might be everything you wanted plus a little extra down the road, or home number 2 or home number 3. Do you advise your clients to just
Absolutely.
go, okay, buy it? You like? I mean, I can see this video in my head of real estate agent A going, oh, goody, they like the first house, let's go, right?
Well, let's say I had 5 homes on our tour for the day,
Right.
and they love number 1 and they want number 1. I still take them to see 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Good.
I know we're going to write an offer on number 1.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, I try to keep them open-minded, not to get attached to number 1, because now 2, 3, 4, and 5 are just going to be horrid.
I use that
Ugly.
same philosophy for my
You
children.
know? Exactly.
Don't get attached to that first
So,
one.
but I'd say, I can't throw a roundabout number, but take a look at least a dozen homes. If you can, at least a dozen homes on a couple.
So that's what I'm
couple
looking
of
for,
trips.
about a
Here's
dozen.
My question for a buyer in today's market, where you really have to move, like move.
Right.
If a home meets all their criteria,
Yeah.
and say they see 5 properties with you
Yeah.
on that day, should they put that offer in, or should they go?
If they like
Thank you,
if they
Scott.
like that home, write the offer, because inventory is low, opportunities are.
If it meets your
Short.
checklist.
Would you
Yeah.
schedule 5 more for the next week or the next day, or?
I keep on scheduling and have backups.
Get your foot in the
because
door, though.
let's say they don't get accepted on that property. Now we've wasted
Okay.
time on potential.
So are we in agreement on a
Okay.
dozen? Does a dozen sound like a approximate, a good approximation?
A lot of it has to do with the marketplace where you're trying to
Yeah.
buy to, because if you're in a
Yeah.
super tight market and you find a house that you love,
Yeah,
absolutely grab it.
Which is the point I was trying to
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
illustrate.
But
I kind of like the dozen thing.
yeah.
For
Well-
whatever, it resonates with me. I'm not sure why.
But
What?
you know what? If you see it and you know it,
No, come on. You know how many people have made that
No, but
mistake with boyfriends and girlfriends?
also go
Yeah,
see
but
the
you
other
have to
Oh,
have-
that's the
properties.
one.
But a good approach is to have like a must-haves and a wants
Yeah.
list,
Right.
and then you're assessing every single property
Yeah.
against that. And if you run into
like
a
that.
property that's
Nugget.
available, it meets all of your wants,
You should
and
snag
it meets all of your needs
Nothing
and half
ever
your
meets
wants.
all of your needs.
Yeah, it could, because your needs might just be a backyard for your dog.
That's it.
You
I'm
know?
done. I got a
Yeah,
backyard
yeah,
for my
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Well, I've also had where the second property we saw, they just this is the one, and next thing you know, number 7, like, wow, number
like that
7
one
is
better.
actually a little better than number 2. So just for your sake as an agent and as a professional also, and of course
Absolutely.
for the sake of the client, like with lending, give them options.
Right.
Keep their
But
mind
still put
open
your
about
put
it.
your
But put your
Put
offer
your
in.
name on the dance
But
card.
be aggressive.
Put your name on the
Yeah.
dance
Do you
card.
like my reference for your age?
Wow, that was good. That was a Tina Turner song,
Oh,
wasn't
You're
it?
thanks.
looking at me.
Private dancer? Dancing for money? Okay, fine. I'm aging myself again. You guys haven't heard Tina Turner's Private Dancer?
Yes.
Oh, fine. All right, that's mailbag and a little bit of extra for you.
Yeah.
Find more at findmywayhome.com.